Hello, and welcome back to another Tokidoki Unicorno customization video. This will be the last one in this series of gifts for my friends, so make sure you check out the first two if you missed them. This Unicorno is inspired by the Mart exclusive Christmas series. My friend really loves this series, but it's a little hard to find, so why not make her one inspired by it? Using her favorite colors, pink and blue, I drew up this sketch. I ended up not doing the stars in the main because it felt a little bit too busy. First up is the hardest part, making a bow. Tokidokis have such a smooth, clean look that I wanted to try and replicate. First, I make a base with floral wire, twisting them around each other so that they can't slip out. I then put my Aves 2-part epoxy over the middle to hold it into place and act as a tie for the bow. Once that's hardened overnight, I can fill it in with some aluminum foil. I made the ends a little bit bigger so I could fold them over to be thicker. I make sure to keep checking the size and shape by holding it up to the Unicorno. Once the base is how I want it, I can start filling it in with my epoxy. I cover a section completely before smoothing it out. Here I only had water, but I highly recommend using rubbing alcohol if you can get it. I go in with my silicone tool to add little details. Next, I make a hole for the wire to be inserted. After measuring, I poke in an indent with my knife to give the bit something to sit on so it won't just slide off. I'm using my Dremel here with a long triangular bit, but a drill will also work. Now I can attach the bow. I designed the hair to be big not only because it's cute, but also to make sure that the bow is securely attached. For the stockings, I just add the tops and blend them into the leg. The paint will give them the illusion that they're all the way down. To add more hair detail, I roll up little noodles of epoxy and place them onto the head. After I've smoothed them, I can go back in with my knife to add more detail. is fully hardened, I can prime with some Rustoleum primer. It's not my favorite, but it gets the job done. You have to make sure the weather's not too hot or cold or it could end up sticky. I do light passes and then a second coat once that's all dry. For extra coverage, I use some gesso to reach the areas the spray missed. I do a coat of white for the face, but I don't need many layers since the base is already white. For the blue, I carefully draw the outline with a small brush, making sure my paint is thinned with water. This helps give a smooth finish. I do about 3 coats off camera for full opacity. For the mane and tail, I wanted this dusty pink color, which was surprisingly pretty hard to mix up. I had to use a little green to dull the pink. The yellow took about 4 layers, and I had to use a small brush to get into all the crevices. Next, I draw in some tiny little stars while holding my breath. I mark where I want the eyes to go with a pencil using another Tokidoki for reference, making sure that they are even, unlike some of the real Tokidokis. And last, let's add those cute little accents under the eyes. Once that is fully dry, I can seal everything in with my Krylon clear satin spray. And now we're all done! Time for the finished result! I think she turned out super cute and my friend loved her. Thank you for watching, I hope you learned something. Make sure to boop that like button and subscribe for more projects.